Hello, World Tank Blitzers. It's a Littlefinger. Happy Friday, December 18th. Yes, it's time for another Friday store review. And we've got one more week until Christmas. So if we jump on up into the offers tab, we've got the mighty KV5, 5.5 thousand gold, 500,000 credits, 30 days of premium, 25x boosters, the tier 8 Soviet heavy tank with some fairly troll armor. Most everything on this tank is rounded above the hull. So you're going to get a lot of bounces out of this tank unless people are shooting premium ammo at you. It is a little bit slow. It does have a decently accurate gun. To me, I think the tank gets a bad reputation on the battlefield. I enjoy playing it. Even seen it in some tier 8 tournaments, believe it or not. So the price is right, in my opinion, for a tier 8 premium. It really just depends on what your garage looks like and if you're looking for, um, you know, a more refined KV4, should we put it, that can be a little bit more mobile, but maybe not bounce as many shots. The Epic Booster Pack. Just don't buy boosters for gold, guys. Do your daily containers up here, complete your missions, and get containers there, and I promise you, you'll have more boosters than you can use. All right, we've got the mod containers. This is the active camouflage, or a chance for it. And it's not all of these are even. This is just a rare camouflage. These two here are animated, so it's not even. You only get a 12, 13% chance of getting an active camouflage, and on top of that, it could be at tier 1 through 3 or 4 through 6, a tank you might never ever play. So again, don't spend gold on these crates, and there's more of them down here. If you do want to, I did a video on converting all of your avatars into splinters and purchasing this one down here if you want to shoot for some active camos, because the active camos are pretty cool. Now, we've got a bundle here of the VK 16801 and the VK 4503. Quite off the bat, I would say the VK 4503 isn't even worth 4,000 gold. This is a tier 7 German heavy tank that's not heavy. It just does not have the armor profile for it. It's not fast enough to run with the mediums. I hate this tank. Okay, there, I said it. It's one of my least favorite tanks in the game. Now, the VK 16801 has a lot of other tanks quite like it. The VK 100 comes to mind with just a massive kind of a Minnie Mouse look to it. This tank is a little bit different in that the turret is a little bit further forward. So again, if you're looking for a decent price on a tier 8 premium tank, this is it. Obviously, it doesn't come with all of the bells and whistles with the premium time and some of the other stuff that the KV5 did, but it's an interesting tank nonetheless, and I would only recommend it if you don't have one of the other tanks in your garage. Moving on, we've got a bundle here of the AMX and the Chimera. To me, this is a nice little bundle. I've been playing the AMX M4, excuse me, quite a bit lately. Trying to get an ace mastery in it. It does move very well. It's got some really nice frontal armor, and it does have a very accurate gun for a heavy tank. With that being said, I do like the Chimera even more. Tier 8 British medium tank with a huge gun. Different playstyle for a medium tank, which is why I like this tank. I always like something that's different than the majority of the other tanks that are in that tier and space. The Chimera has a huge gun, which allows you to be more of a peekaboo player in a medium. You can't brawl in this tank because your reload is way too long, but it's nice just being able to pop up, give someone a 400 hit shot, and then just disappear. So I do like the playstyle on the Chimera. As you can see, the price is still a little high. This tank has only been for sale a few times, so just keep that in mind. It will come back. The price will drop over time if you're willing to wait for it. Again, we talked about these containers. I'm not going to do anything. That should take us to the end of the offers tab. Moving on over here to the bundles. All right, we've got some interesting bundles going on now. The Fury. Yeah, this is basically an easy 8 with the camo. You've got 25 5x, 30 days of premium time, and a bunch of boosters. So for 3,500 gold, which is the equivalent here in my world of conversion, you're getting a really nice tank with a lot of perks to it. Now, the caveat here is don't buy this if you're out there playing the Rudolph, or you're playing the Tech Tree variant, or you've got the Lowe's of Sherman. There's so many different M4 Easy 8s out there, and they all statistically are so close together that you can't even tell the difference on the battlefield. But if you want a cool looking camo, this is a fun tank to play. I just threw up an Ace Mastery in it. Check that out. And again, the price is right. This has been for sale for a lot more. T26 E4, T23 E3. They're scraping the barrel of American tanks right here, in my opinion. I am not a big fan of the Super Pershing on top there. A lot of people do like it. I know that because it's got some troll armor on the front, and that spaced armor even around the turret there. But for me, it is a very slow medium tank. The gun's okay. And I'm just not a fan of slow medium tanks. End of story there. T23 E3 is another medium tank. Does not have hardly any armor whatsoever. All I can remember about this tank is that it's super fast in reverse, for what that's worth. But it does come with the camos, some 5x boosters, and the price really isn't that bad for two premium tanks there. So, but again, they're not tanks that I personally am going to be pulling out of my garage and playing quite frequently. We've got two average deals here with these resource supply kits. Um, to me, though, I don't put a lot of weight on the 5 million credits here. I know for some of you guys, that is the difference between being able to buy a tank or two. And I realize that. I look at the gold conversion, right? 350 per dollar. If we're doing better than that, then that's a deal to jump on. This is 333. Yes, you're getting 60 days of premium time and 5 million credits. So if you're one of these people that, you just need the gold and a little bit more credits to be able to buy some tanks, jump on this deal. It's not a bad deal at 333. This is the same here, just a much, much smaller scale. If you're only looking for a little bit of gold to just get you over the hump to get one of these tanks or something, this is not a bad deal here. However, I would always recommend, just putting the $50 in, getting your 350 gold per dollar with the quarterman stash there. Couple days left on the M6 crates, which are really, in my opinion, crates in order to get. Did they change this? Let me go over here. To get the T4485, which is the new premium that you can only get basically through these crates. So you can see here that I did end up buying 3 of these 5 lockbox keys for $10 each, and I did manage to get the T4485, and I think I did a review on that. It's been a long week. And I ended up getting one of the other 2 tanks. There's a chance for two other tanks, the AMX 30 or the Type 59. So I ended up getting the AMX 30 as well. Already had it. So I think, I can't remember, it was like 6 million gold, 6 million credits or something. It wasn't a lot, but to spend $30 and to get 2 tanks if you don't have these other tanks, it's I it's probably not a great deal, but I do think that whenever you gamble on some of these crates or keys or whatever, you do get something in return. It's not like you don't get anything. Um, and so that's where I finished. Obviously, you've got the passes still for the the battle pass that's going on. 2 days left here on the Lova E25. To me, this is, as far as the tanks go, the most interesting bundle that's out there right now. I know probably the E25 is not a tank that a lot of people will like. It is a difficult tank to drive. It's so small, it's fast. You can get yourself into trouble with it and you can't get out. But the Lova is a nice German heavy tank. Going to grind you a lot of credits. It's got both of the camo and attachment there. Or this is the camo for the I'm sorry, the E25. All the equipment slots unlocked. So a nice little deal there for this one. 2 days left. And that is going to wrap up the store, guys. So if I don't get a chance to talk to you before then, or you don't listen to another one of my videos, have a Merry Christmas next Friday. And hopefully we will see you on the battlefield. And with that, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.